Why Tinubu must go? Atiku, El-Rufai, Amaechi. Good day to you, my dear listeners. Here is another interesting news coming to your listening ears today. As this news states that why Tinubu must go, Atiku, El-Rufai, and Amaechi. Let's check that out in the real context that I have here. The reason why Tinubu should go. Moving on to the full details, kindly please ensure you like, subscribe to this channel, and share. Former Vice President Atiku Abubakar, former governors of Kaduna and Rivers State, Nasiru El-Rufai and Rotimi Amaechi, as well as other opposition figures involved in the coalition against President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, have reiterated their resolve to oust the ruling All Progressives Congress (APC) from power in 2027. The trio spoke separately during a public lecture with the theme, Weaponization of Poverty as a Means of Underdevelopment, a case study of Nigeria, to commemorate Amaechi's 60th birthday in Abuja on Saturday. In his remarks during the event, Atiku noted that while growing up, he, like many others, knew Kano as one of the wealthiest northern cities with citizens catered to. He said, I never saw people sleeping outside or outside their shops because then there were no bridges or flyovers. Recently, I saw people sleeping on the street and under the bridges who were driven out by poverty. There is a state agency in Kano responsible for taking care of such people and eliminating them, and they started doing their work. What happened? They were invited to Abuja and were told to stop. This is why I said I wanted to lament the topic of today to add state weaponization of poverty. This particular government is weaponizing poverty. That is why we are in this alliance, to make sure we don't allow them to continue to weaponize poverty. Speaking in a similar vein, the celebrant, former Governor Rotimi Amaechi, explained that his refusal to support Bola Ahmed Tinubu in 2023 has rooted in his knowledge that Tinubu didn't have the capacity for the job. My dear listeners, now I've come to the end of our today's news, and now before I go, of course it is an interesting news, in fact a very funny one, because I'm devastated and shocked at the same time that even if Atiku today became the Nigerian president, tell me, what up does he have to render? How is he planning to tackle the poverty state? In all honesty, I'm not in support of the current administration, but I think the current administration is still better than of Atiku or any other person else. Because looking at the way it is, Atiku is only coming for his own selfish interest, and everybody knows about it already. He's coming just because he knows he's old, and by the time Tinubu will complete his tenure, he would be so old and not be able to rule this country. Moving to the comment section, the comment here says, "So who are talking? Empty barrel, none of you has a single state you can lay claim to, and was winning your birds of the same feather." A comment who says Tinubu must be voted out of power. His government is the worst in the history of Nigeria. For the coalition, it is okay. But for El-Rufai is the only obstacle to the coalition. El-Rufai is a religious bigot. A commenter says this coalition is wasting our time. Nigerians should allow Tinubu to complete his 2 tenure. While a commenter says all of you are loudmouth. None of you individually or collectively can successfully replace Tinubu. You are all political deadweight. A comment here says Chief or Alhaji Atiku, if people cannot, I will for the sake of my people suffering. It is a disgraceful to hear the amount of Almanjiri at President Buhari at his home. Go home, Lam a PDP. Xbox One controller time to go.